What's the worst thing your in-laws have ever done? My husband's family tried to use his traumatic brain injury to replace me. It's never been a secret that his family thought I was less than them. They were rich, generational wealth, and looked down on me because I was a second-generation immigrant with working parents. I knew they wanted me gone. I just never imagined they would stoop so low. When I got the call that Liam had been in a car accident, I rushed to the hospital. He had severe head trauma, and doctors warned me he wouldn't recognize people for a long time. The first time I saw Liam through the hospital room window, his eyes looked straight through me. That was when I knew everything had changed. Liam's family didn't waste any time. His mother immediately took control. Suddenly, nurses stopped letting me in to see him. I don't know how she was able to pull the strings, but every time I showed up, they said Liam was unavailable. I watched through the window as his mother stroked his hair, smiling at him, making sure he saw her as his caretaker instead of me. I felt invisible and powerless. About 2 weeks later, I finally managed to get into the ward. That's when I saw Emma. She was a family friend, the kind Liam's parents always talked about, wealthy, upper class, and exactly who they wished he married instead of me. She was sitting next to him, laughing and touching his arm. Liam seemed confused, but accepted her presence because his mother and father were nodding and smiling, assuring him that this was normal. As days went by, it got worse. One afternoon, while waiting at the nurse's station, I overheard his father describing Emma to Liam. He talked about her family, her lifestyle, and casually mentioned how lucky Liam was to have her as his wife. I felt my stomach drop. When I tried to visit again, a nurse told me that Liam's family had explicitly banned me from seeing him. I stood frozen, watching Liam talk intimately with Emma through the glass window, looking comfortable with her, his body language trusting her. A nurse approached, smiling gently, telling him how sweet it was that Emma visited every day, and how the family even arranged romantic dinners to help Liam feel normal again. I felt sick. Desperate, I snuck into Liam's room one night. When he saw me, he looked confused, but didn't immediately reject me. I talked quietly, recounting memories of vacations we'd taken, simple moments cooking dinner together, and the quiet nights we spent talking for hours. His expression softened, and I could see tiny hints of recognition. But before anything more could happen, nurses rushed in and escorted me out, apologizing but firm. The next week was agony. I overheard nurses talking about Emma bringing Liam special meals, holding his hand, and how she'd even kiss him. I realized Liam was genuinely starting to believe Emma was his wife. It hurt every time I saw him now, confused and uncertain, reflexively reaching for her hand instead of mine, but I refused to give up. I tried again, carefully sneaking past the staff. This time, I calmly reminded Liam of our marriage, how he'd held me through tough losses, the support we'd given each other through the years. He listened closely. He didn't have some sudden moment of clarity, but he seemed genuinely troubled when they asked me to leave again. Over the next few months, I saw Liam start to piece it together slowly. He'd ask Emma casual questions about their supposed past, small stuff about dates or anniversaries, things she stumbled over. That caused Liam to withdraw from her. Eventually, he asked one of the nurses to show him his emergency forms. When he saw Emma's name listed instead of mine, something clicked. 2 days later, he quietly asked to see me. His family didn't know at first, but when they found out, they exploded. His mom stormed into the room just as Liam was holding my hand, and she froze. She immediately snapped at the nurse, ordering them to get me out, but Liam held my wrist tight. For the first time since his accident, Liam looked directly at his mother and told her firmly that he knew exactly who his wife was. The room went silent. His mother went pale, and his sister looked furious. Emma stood awkwardly to the side, embarrassed and humiliated, quickly walking out. Liam, calmly but sternly, told his family they'd taken advantage of his condition, manipulated him, and intentionally hurt the one person he truly loved. He told them to leave immediately. His mother argued at first, loudly denying everything, but Liam wouldn't budge. When she realized she couldn't control him, her tone changed to pleading, reminding Liam of family loyalty, of their status, of their reputation. But Liam stood firm. They finally left, slamming doors behind them. Liam pulled me close, and we both broke down in relief. It took months before things settled, but Liam slowly recovered more and more of his memories, gently asking me questions every day to fill in the gaps. He eventually cut ties completely with his family, and we've been getting better ever since.